It says Proverbs chapter 15 verse 24. It says, the way of life is above to the wise, that he may depart from hell beneath. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. Salutations to the men of the hopeful and sincere elect. This is Brother Makazar from a Trinidad camp. Just want to do edification for the elect's sake. And the name of this video will be the incorruptible crown. Alright? And you know, that is what we laboring for. We laboring for that incorruptible crown. Meaning the things of the spirit. The things that the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai promised us in the kingdom to come. And not to, you know, establish ourselves, make a name for ourselves, or even be rich in this kingdom. Yeah, we'll have daily things that we'll have to do, our, you know, basic necessities, food, clothes, you know, a shelter over our head, you know, transportation, you know. But, you know, sometimes, you know, that wicked spirit might come on you and you might be saying to yourself, you know, before the day of the Lord come, you know, you want to get this particular car, or you want to build this particular house before, you know, before the day come. You want to establish something before the Lord come. And basically by thinking like that, you not, you know, hasten to the day. Because if it were possible, you would actually put off the day of the Lord so that you could accomplish these things, these vain things. All right? And that is not the mindset, you know, you're supposed to be in, where you know, you have a bucket list and you want to, you know, before that day come, I want to do this, you know, I want to have this many children, I want to, you know, have this perfect car, you know, this car. With this car, when I get this car, you know, everybody will look at me different. You know, I want to get this, you know, before the day of the Lord coming. I believe the day of the Lord coming, but just before the day of the Lord come, you know, I want to achieve these things. And guess what? That is not the mindset that we're supposed to be in. Now, when that spirit come on, you have to rebuke that spirit. All right, you have to rebuke that spirit. As he said, the way of life is above to the just. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24. It says, know ye not that they which run a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. So you have to run to obtain. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery, which is the crown that they put on the head, the champion used to receive that crown, they call it a mastery, is temperate in all things, means self-control. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, mean a crown that could waste away, could rust. All right? But we an incorruptible. So we seeking to receive that incorruptible crown from Yahweh Shemi Shai, that we're going to receive from the Lord's own hand. All right, pursuant to 2 Ezra chapter 2. Guess what? The Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, be that we part of the hopeful elect, the Lord going to put a glorious crown upon our head. And that is just the least of the things that we're going to receive. All right? We're going to receive everlasting life. We're going to receive the whole kingdom. We're going to receive all the riches our heart could desire. So all the things that we desired on this side, we're going to receive 1,000 folds in the kingdom. We're going to receive so much that we're going to be like, you know, I wasn't even expecting all this. But it's just because you are faithful in doing the Lord's service, the Lord going to reward you. All right? So you just have to focus on the things that are ahead. Focus on the things that are above. Focus on doing the will of Yahweh Shemi Shai, and stop focusing on the achievements that you could achieve in this kingdom. All right? Stop focusing on the things that you could achieve in this kingdom. As the scripture said in Micah chapter 2 verse 10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. It will destroy you. All right? This is Matthew chapter 19 verse 28. It says, and Yahweh said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me into the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And pursuing to Revelation 20 and 4, John said he saw thrones. All right? He saw thrones. So the elect gonna be crowned. It says, and everyone that had forsaken houses and brethren and sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. All right. So we're going to have all eternity to enjoy the pleasures of the kingdom. The Lord just saying just to hold out, forsake them things, forsake the ideals and the endeavors that you had in this life, the things that you wanted to achieve. Forget that bucket list. All right. Forget that bucket list. The thing that, before the day of the Lord come, I really like to have this house, before that day come. I really like to have this car before that day come. Guess what? That is a wicked spirit that trying to, turn your mind from doing the will of the Lord to focus more on the things of the world. All right. And when you acknowledge these things happening, you have to rebuke that spirit, because that is an unclean spirit. All right. And they will come. And the thing about unclean spirit, they will come very subtle. All right. So you have to be at the point where you could acknowledge that, hey, this is an unclean spirit, and resist it. The scripture says resist the devil. All right. Resist the devil. All right. What did Paul said? Paul said, I count all things dung that I might win the excellency of Yahushua. So all the things that he had, all the things that he wanted to achieve, Paul said, what to hell with that? I rather win to be part of the high calling of Yahushua, to be a part of the elect, to be a part of the kingdom, than to achieve anything in this present life. That is what Paul wanted to do. All right? Paul wanted this kingdom, the kingdom of Yahushua more than anything. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and 6. It says, your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Your glorying is not good. The thing that you're trying to glory in this kingdom, you're glorying in your wealth, glorying in the thing that you achieved, or the thing that you're about to achieve or want to achieve, that is not good. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. That one thing you're trying to achieve in this life, if you do achieve it, it can turn into two more things that you want to achieve, because you realize that probably was easy for you to achieve it, that you want to go on trying to achieve and achieving things. But guess what? To achieve these things, you have to put in the work. And when you put in the work, what about the Lord Yahushai's work? And that is how a little leaven gonna leaven the whole lump. Soon and very soon, you're gonna realize that you have been paying little to no attention to the Lord's vineyard, but trying to build up your own vineyard, trying to make a name for yourself, trying to make a kingdom for yourself. And that glorying is not good. That glorying is not good. You have to cast out that old leaven. All right? Don't try to inherit things in this life. All right? Inherit life in the kingdom to come, not in this life. What the scripture said. Let me read it real quick. This is Hebrews chapter 11, I believe it's 24. It says, by faith Moses, when he was come of years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasure of sin for a season. Than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. And this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Do like Moses. Forsake those things. If you need a car for transportation, hey, you go get it. If you need a house for covering, hey, go get it. If you need a new shoes, go get it. But don't make it look like you're trying to achieve this particular thing because it would make you look a particular how, or it would make you feel like you achieved something. All right, don't make it look like you're trying to achieve, or you have goals that you're trying to achieve in this world. The scripture said, having food and raiment, let us be there with content. All right, let us be there with content. All right, this is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And by you trying to achieve things on your bucket list, is you loving the world and the love of the Father not in you. All right, because you're not going to do the will of the Lord. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes, that is what happens. The lust of the eyes is what make you want to achieve those things. You never had it, and probably the Lord gave you a little blessing. You got a better job. You want to, with that job now, you want to establish yourself in this kingdom. Now, seek to escape. Stop trying to delay the coming of the Lord and seek to escape. Hasten the day of the Lord. And the lust of the eyes and the pride of life. Because that is what goes back to pride. So that someone will look at you and say, hey, this guy, he real, achieving real things. All right. Is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Shemel shall abide forever. So the lust of the world gonna pass away. This world gonna pass away. All those things that you achieved, that you had pleasure in, they're gonna be destroyed. And then what's gonna happen to it? So what you need to do is achieve winning the excellency of Yahweh Shai. Let that be your goal. Let it be your goal to learn something new every day. Let that be your goal instead of wanting to achieve vain things in this life, things that cannot help your salvation. All right? Seek to achieve that incorruptible crown. All right? That is what you need to do. Seek to achieve that incorruptible crown. All right? This is the final precept here. This is Colossians chapter 3 verse 1. It says, if ye then be risen with Mashiach, seek those things which are above, where Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of Yahweh. The scripture said, if your eye be single, all right, your eyes had to be single. Your eyes can't be on the kingdom and be on the world at the same time. Your eyes had to be single and fixated on winning the excellency of Yahweh Shai, that incorruptible crown. Set your affection on things above and not on the earth. The scripture said, lay not up treasures where moth and dust doth corrupt. All right. It says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Mashiach. When Mashiach, who is the son of Yahweh, his name is Yahweh Shai, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye appear with him in great glory. Then you're going to achieve those things, even greater things. All right, even greater things. All right, pursuing back to Matthew 19, what he said. He said, if you forsake all these things, you're gonna receive 100-fold. All right, so just seek the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai first, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek to win that incorruptible crown and not the corruptible. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles of great mercy and do real well. Salutations to the men of the Hope Land Saints elect. This Mark is from Trinidad. Come saying Shalom and stay strong. Shalom.